Alright, so I'm still working on the setup, just making sure this is going. Alright. My channel, I'm live. That's good. Let me just quickly mute to make sure I can hear myself. Okay, so I was able to hear myself, which is perfect. Now I'm just gonna check see if I'm gonna share my links here on my Discord spots, and we'll be ready. Do. The stream manager. Get the overlays going on. Oh, cool. Looks like I got 2 more new followers from November 9th and 6th. Uh, Oof and Joe from the House of L. So, very cool. Thank you for subscribing. I'm doing my VODs on a separate channel now, so hopefully that works out. I'm still a little nervous about that. And it looks like, oh, we got another one from today, Jack Wells, 99. So thank you very much. I need to pin my chat so I'm going to be able to see it. Let's see here. So toggle that. So we'll see it while we go, and now I just need to get my links. All right. Do. Yeah, I made a little like stream starting little thing from my Pilpo's the Patreon server that I have on Pilpo's server, and I like it and I hate it all at once. So hopefully we'll get something that's a little bit better for us in the future. Let's see here. And then I'm just going to put this up. I did start an hour early, I realized, but I started playing a little bit earlier than normal. So anyone who's able to join me now, perfect. But no stress if not. I was doing chores and I was like, you know what? This is exactly what I said I was going to be doing today. So might as well say. Gravitas to chores. And then over on the other one, it looks like I didn't get to change my information on the name, so I will need to look at that. Because we're actually, we don't need to go hunt for marble. We're good. We're fancy now. We're fancy people. Alright. So, let's see here. So, edit stream information. Marble, where art thou? I think no. Base. Looking for a new home, aka base area. Alright, there we go. And, oh, well, thank you. It looks like I see another person following me, a Chris, Tiana89. Thank you. Always excited. Your streams are lit. Squad up. Ah, that does sound like a bot there. Well, shucks. Either way, at least the bots aren't forgetting me. Okay, so now I'm going to switch to my Minecraft one. We should be on the background there. I think then I have everything ready. Let me see here. And gosh, what are we at now? I'm curious. Yeah, 35 followers on here, so that's just fantastic. And my work computer, right now I am sitting with more of one of my smaller setups, not at my big desk. And these are some spoilers for tomorrow's episode. So if you don't want spoilers, don't watch this live. Watch my VOD on... The VOD will be on YouTube next week on my secondary channel or here on Twitch after the stream. I try to get them up as soon as possible, but sometimes I get sleepy and I forget. I'll admit that. Alright. Do. I do need to figure out how to get the alerts to be like, hey, and now you have a new follower. But this is probably, if you haven't been there, this right here is the big spoiler that I did. I did finally use my quest rewards for Steam for the integrated industrial stuff. No, that's not the right word either. What are you called? Integrated dynamics. So I finally did use my reward for that because I was sitting there and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna hand do this. I don't have this patience. So I'm very happy to have it. It definitely is a reward for quests. I think you wouldn't get this till HV. In fact, I'm pretty certain you don't get it to HV. The first episode I ever did on my channel was about my awesome radioactive tree, and I love it dearly. So we're definitely gonna use it very sparingly, but they'll definitely be a good value in the future. Throwing stuff in here. Got some more of these things. What big pockets I must have. That's all I gotta say. And a strong back. Very strong person. I do a lot of CrossFit. Maybe that my character does. I do not. I have a weak spine. I have the mental power of a rhino and the physical power of a wet noodle. You know? All right, so we got some more materials that we've been pulling up. I did just move my miner all the way over here. Kind of like, well, not even kind of, exactly where our first forge was, to be honest. And I'm not sure what we're going to get here, but loaded it up with the power. Everything's loaded. And it is chunk loaded, so this will be working while we're gone. And yeah, I'm very excited. This is my crop of beets here that I'm going to let die out because I want more beets. And then I have some barley. Same with that one. I'm probably going to let it die out. And then here I have, what is it? I have, let me make sure, one moment. I just got to confirm that I'm not online. On this item I am. So I'm going to quickly pop out. And I get here. So yeah, I got animal productivity going on too. Who would have thunk I would do such a thing? I'm basically trying to get a bigger goat. I can't remember the max size, but I got some size 17 billy goats here, but I think the size 18 billy goat that I have in here is probably going to be more the one I bring forward. Or the ram. No, I got a size 18 ram. That's what I got. Okay. The ewe. Sorry, goat. You're not going to be the biggest goat that we're going to ever get, so I am going to shear you because we are in need of cheesecloth. Even though I'm not really big on doing food stuff right now. We got stuff going on. Okay, let's see here. And what I was working on right now is actually over by the one of my dock areas because I am going to work on my setting up diesel fuel / diesel and whatnot. As we get some more viewers, we'll take the helicopter out and look for some base ideas. I think right now my thoughts are, I was curious to see what this area looked like because we got some really cool mountains right here. And I'm wondering if there would be something similar right in this space to kind of close out this spot. We were seeing some dragons and whatnot over here. Additionally, I kind of wanted to see what's north in this space. I don't know what those load symbols are. I hope I didn't just load them. And then here is where our one bit of marble is. So I do know I owe Cassidy. He's been leaving me lovely messages. I owe Cassidy something over here. We'll see. We'll see. See if we have to make it something incredibly silly or not. All right. And I'm working on burying the, what is it called? Making a kind of a landing here for this oil rig system. So I just disconnected it because I wanted to get some brick in place. And then drop the dealio down as well. Drop the power because I don't want it to be that visible. It looks like we were lucky enough that this chunk and this chunk over here where I put this guy are oil providers. So there's 5,000 buckets here. And gosh, that seems like a lot. I know it's not supposed to be one of the like, you've reached a lot of oil amounts, but it feels like it. Maybe it's just us who were poor once. All right, but I did want to still make sure I could walk here. And what I'm seeing with this mud is that this kind of, I'm debating on where I want this to go, because Right now we got this oil finery going on. We got this part of the create here. Now where should I put our distillery tower? I could put it right next to this and then have this a pump jack over here working and build it. Technically it would be this grass area would qualify for a build in my space here. So maybe the idea is to build a refinery going this way. I am going to move the helicopter because she'd be in my mental image. Sorry, helicopter, you must go. I hope you can't eat. My dog has decided to be a little bit mad right now. Mad with power. What's he? Oh no, that's a squeaky toy. He is a squeaky toy, guys. Let's hope that he wants to treat it like fetch and not a squeaky toy. Yeah, what's he? You want to play fetch? Okay. Alright, well he ran... Oh dear gosh, he is knocking everything over. Gosh, he's cute. I say. Oatsy? Did you just walk through? Yeah? Alright. He's a cutie patootie, guys. And he wants to play fetch right now, so. Do I have a lot of papers on my floor suddenly? Yes. Yes, I do. I was reviewing some engineering plans. So now I just envision a floor covered with 11 by 17 papers. I guess I will have to remark them up on the computer so that they don't get the crushed markups. That's alright. The folks I'm working on, they're out of a different office, so I would have probably marked them up as well. Alright, so it looks like we've used half of our steam with going through the majority of the bricks I was using, so that's great. This is for our future. So I'm going to just keep making these as we have some performance. So this is one of the blocks I want to use in like more of the lower industrial area, like the LV section of our big base. So, excellent. I guess I could do something similar over here and do this as the mud brick. Be like, hey, this is like construction zone space. I don't think this stuff qualifies as using a forge though, so something we'll have to think about. Alright. And I just need some encased drives here. So I'm gonna go get my toolboxes. Hopefully you guys can hear alright. Just let me know if there's ever an issue with that. Feel free to reach out, poke me. Leave the stream. Oatsy, honey bear, you are so cute. I really hope it just doesn't... Oh, so many papers on the floor. He was asleep on my foot, like, legitimately minutes ago before the stream. And, now that we're out here, he's like, no, now that I'm talking, he's like, nah, we don't do that. You can't just sit and talk to people. I do need another toolbox because I'm getting more and more types of create pieces, so that I really want the encased. So if you do create, you can see that I have a bunch of other stuff here that's very useful that I would love to have elsewhere. Alright, my leg is cramping up. Why, oh why? Alright, let me just take a quick look at OBS here. And yeah, okay, I'm going over into the yellows, but I'm not going into the madness. Alright. I really love encased chain drives for just like when I know I need to turn it and I don't want to use 2 gearboxes, because say if I want to go here to here, it would take 2 gearboxes unless I use one of these encased dealios, or I'd have to use... It would be odd to kind of move this in this direction, but you could see that if I do this, these connect, so you see that little line there? If I didn't have them connect, they wouldn't have that little line. So it tells you that's how they twisted it. And then I am using encasements here, so that these will not be affected by gravity. We'll have a funny thing in the next video about gravity and stuff. Definitely wasn't a moment where I was like, I won't ever do that. And then I started making stuff pretty, and it told me that, yep, I'm 100% that person. Alright, so this section is hooked up, and now I need to hook up this, and I'm gonna see here. This one is a little bit of a different scenario, because I want it to go in this direction as well as up. So if I use the encased drive, I can be very cool, but I don't think it'll work unless I run it higher, and I don't want to run it higher. So this one will need 2 gearboxes. Okay, I don't have any of those gearboxes, but I have some of those. And this is going to be 2 vertical. Excellent. Do I need a 6-way one? One moment. See, I was dying. That may have something to do with falling down a hole. Yeah, I'm very happy. It's fine. It's fine. I'm a happy person. How do I want to do this? I need to turn it in this direction. And then I need to go up. Maybe just do this, and then this side could use the 2 encased drives then, instead of the one I was looking at. It's just going to be tricky. I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect. Alright. So then I'm going to go here. Oop. That's not the right direction. Alright. Feel kind of brave trying to create stuff on camera. You know, they say you're never supposed to program or set up machines on camera. It's a good way to just bleh your brain. You know? That's a scientific term if you were curious. Just bleh. Alright, there we go for this. And then I now have this under here, and I'm going to be running that shaft all the way back. So we can just start doing that. And then I can at least have the pump jack going in the background to see exactly how much lag it causes. If it's too much or not. And one more. And one more encased chain drive. And yeah, so if you are watching this live, here's our spoilers. We now have one of these things. Look how cool that is. We don't need it right now because we really don't need it going too much because we have way too much fuel. But I think it's pretty cool. So there is that. Make sure these are nice and solid, and then I think I'm going to drop this down as well. Do. I knew I was never going to want to see this just sticking out of the ground. I don't know why I put it in this way to start. Hindsight. Hindsight, I say. Alright, here we go. Do. Then one more. To get back up, I'm going to use... I was going to use the chain drive again. But is this not a chain drive? Did I use something else over here? Who would have thunk? Well, anyway, I'm going to move this back as well. Do. Just working on some chores first. Oh, hey! Hi, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but hi, Oof. Thank you for joining. Yeah, happy you recommended my videos. I am such a nerd for this pack, so thank you so much for the compliments. I'm really excited to play this game. Gosh. You would think after playing this since February, and this new world for like the last, I think the 16, it's gonna be madness. Holy shazers. Sorry, Monstrous Badger's here as I fall into the water. Nice to see you. Can the chain drive run a dump chest system? I don't quite know what you mean by that one. But I do have the ultimate... Okay, guys, if you do watch my videos, this is definitely a spoiler, this guy over here. But I finally hooked up my integrated dynamics little quest rewards. So we have an item silo here, and then a set of drawers back here. This is very temporary. This is the ultimate dump chest right here. I never will look at this stuff again. It's all just visible via my beautiful interface here. But it's not visible with the horror of the dump chests. So this is gonna be my next video because I got stuck with like I just needed to get it over with. All right, chain drive. I don't have those. My dog has decided he really wants to play fetch on my engineering papers that I just did some review on, so please ignore whatever you hear. Yeah, integrated storage is amazing. You get it some from the rewards, through like the steel anvil gives you nothing. The wrought iron one though should give you something. They pop up briefly. I'd have to double check which ones. So in time I've gotten very few pieces, and you can hook them up to storage interfaces, and I've hooked one to a silo here, so I only have a few of those little white pieces, and one to a storage drawer. So this is my bulk side, and I won't get more until HV when I can get my pretty tree. This is the HV recipe from the wonderful world right here. But anywho, I am starving to death. But yeah. So, oof, just like that is how you pronounce excellent. Oh yeah, I hate when things get taken. Actually, that's why I'm named Cthulhu Monster. I was supposed to be Cthulhu, and when gamer tags were coming out, someone already had Cthulhu. So I am now, if you see a Cthulhu Monster, it's likely me, so... If you ever see me on Xbox, you didn't see me. I'm perfect at Xbox. I'm great. Definitely not terrible. I was going to drop this. I already forgot what I was up to. So I'm just hiding this stuff underneath here because I want to make like a little mini oil distillation area here. I really need to get the heck out of this swamp. I hate the swamp. The mud's slow. I never wanted to live in the swamp. Chat doing a distract. Yes. Hi, Brigader. Nice to see you guys. I know I started early, so I feel like I like sort of snuck in to do a stream. And yeah, once there's more folks in here, I cannot guarantee I'm going to be focused. I tried to distract Monsters Badger, who's in the chat as well, during his streams, which are tomorrow. No one has any focus when you... This game has so many options. I wish there was one thing we were doing, but there isn't. And this is spoilers for tomorrow's episode. This is a distraction. This is a major distraction. Okay, it's kind of because I was trying to get more stress units, and that beast right there, the blaze burner, is the devil. aka the, what is it called? Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, hello. Otso's lovely. Otso is currently pouting and upset that the squeaky toy has been taken from him. But anyway, those blaze burners require blue steel. I don't want them, so that is the only one we're gonna get. Only one. And then, so then I looked at doing the motors. So that's why we got oil now in our medieval village. Yeah, the Monsters Badger just did, what, 9 of those or more? And I legitimately was like, I watched the stream and I was like, I'm done. That's it. Hi, Daza. Yes, you distracted me with the Otso talk. Dio Ventus, thank you for the follow. I just saw you followed me as well. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get better at doing more streams, and well, that's not where I wanted to be. And I'm really hoping that I don't get stuck with a mess, because I need a distillation tower for this, and there's a distillation tower in Create. But let's see here. I was looking at the way to build this. Distillation. Well, that's not how you spell it. I know that. Science. Okay, distillation controller here. And what it means is these are the towers right here. And I'm hoping this is an ore factor. If it's a blaze burner, I will be so upset. But, yeah, so it's going to be great. We got already pulled up 127 buckets of crude oil, and we have another 5,000 in this chunk. So this should be good, and we're going to break into LV soon enough. I'm going to put down some of this beautiful madness. Dio Vendas. Oh, look at that. Real views. Fireworks. Gosh, that you do sound like a bot, don't you? I apologize. I was so alone earlier. There was a bot. The first chat message today was a bot. So I was like, oh, at least the bots are here. Ah, this is my one stream day, so this is, if you do stream ever on Wednesdays, Badger, I'll be like, do I? It'll be a hard choice, I'll be honest. I'm actually I was gonna save all these mudloam bricks for the future space, and I'm currently thinking, oh no, oh yeah, you're a Thursday person. I'm a Wednesday. Past dwellers. Nice. But yeah, we're gonna make a little oil area here, and I'm planning on maybe we'll find a really good spot with oil. So there's this cheap thing called an oil detector with Create Diesel, and it's super cheap. Like, look at this recipe. This is nothing, nothing at all, and it's kind of like the magicness. Does it search for it? There's some oil here, and it's chunk based. So if you turn on your chunks, I was able to find some in a tolerable area, like here and here are the two. But there are some areas that have like all the oil. All the oil. Oh yeah, the oil spouts are Greg Tech. I don't know how to use them. You can use them, I just don't know how. This in particular though is crude oil that you find with the little chunk finder, and there's going to be some areas that I saw that they are configurable how much oil you get in each spot. And the example, I'm going to mention it in the video, but one of the YouTube guys, he had like 33,000 buckets of oil there. And I was like, holy heck, 33,000? Sorry, not 33,000, 330,000. I will never need that much. But yeah, I was tempted to throw a hose pulley into it and just see if I can start pulling from there. This was supposed to be a beautiful scenic walkway to one of my docks. Because I do plan on putting a dock area right here and a dock area right here before we close up my swamp base. God, I hate swamps. And I'm trying to get this place built out with more of my fields and my tree farm. So yeah, I swear I'm not looking for marble today. That's, Cassidy's not here yet, so I'm very tempted to go kill a llama on his behalf. He's been commenting on all my videos that I need to go find. Go settle at the marble place that I found with the dancing llama. But, so Oof, you said you were suggesting my videos. Where are you at in the pack? I wonder if the oil pumps work like the old immersive petroleum mod. Oh. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if they do continue forever, because that would be nice that if this wasn't just completely going to trash itself. But also, I don't need it to technically do too much, because I don't plan to stick with the diesel, because there's a few types of diesel in here. There's going to be diesel Greg Tech, and then, so that's this glorious joy. This is probably like my envy fuel that I'm going to be working on. And then there's diesel create generators, which is 12 million times easier. Uses that distillation tower. You get gasoline and diesel. And oh yeah, Porter. Nice. Oh, you haven't started yet? Oops, awesome. Well, thank you for watching, even if you haven't started, because I know this can be a crazy pack. I know right now, before this pack, I was considering playing Greg Tech New Horizons, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't, play that. And then I'm on Pilbo's Patreon stuff. I follow him for modded Minecraft videos, and I was like, you know what? This looks great. And then, because my reason for not playing Greg Tech New Horizons was I was hearing like 4,000 hours, and 4,000 hours, that's like almost 2 years of a salary job. And I was like, you have addiction, so you can't do that. And then, yeah, someone has put in over 2,000 hours on this, and we still don't have a star recipe. So this is going to be, I'll be making videos on this for a long time. But I do not plan to restart anytime soon. Maybe if the Pilpo Patreon server restarts, I'll try, but I just don't have the mental energy to do too many more with this. But I do have my beautiful guys here. Are you beautiful or are you broken? I do believe you're broken. One moment. They were beautiful at a time. Before we head out, I want to make sure that my create miners are going. Not my create miners. My steam miners are going. Oh. So those were manually placed, so I'm wondering. Yeah, 2K hours is insane. I really want to see their base. They're very active in the dealio. Yeah. Monster with I can't believe you're at 150 hours in. That's amazing. I could not imagine doing 150 hours of video already on this. But yeah, I advance in remember, for anyone who watches my early game videos, this is my second playthrough on here. I've put 400 hours into this game on a different playthrough when it first released, this mod pack, and I adore it. But oops, sorry, my aqueduct's down here. The door's open. I gotta go fix this. So yeah, I put in way too many hours. So I just shortcutted and cheated through a good portion of stuff. I hate animal husbandry. Adore, addict. One of those words. Absolutely. Definitely. This is, look, I only do 2 videos a week. That's a perfectly reasonable amount of video games. All right, those guys are fine. Let's see what we can get to go look for a base. I probably should get some good food. The garlic is running lower, and winter's coming, so I'm probably gonna let's plant some of that nonsense. Sorry, the planting of vegetables. I know, Badger, you must just be like, gah. This is Chloe's job. But I grew only a stack of garlic every year for 30 years in this game, because there are years in this game, guys, if you haven't played. So we are actually just ending the 4th year. So not too bad. I've actually been recording like how many hours of gameplay I need for each video, and it used to be like 2 to 3 hours I could ramp through enough video content. Now we're getting closer to like 6 or 8. So it's getting a little bit dicey. We're not going to fight any dragons. So I think we should be good without getting our health up. I don't want to make bread. My next video is supposed to be about my outdoor kitchen. And instead I found oil. So I don't want to make bread. I do like the food in this game. It's just I don't want to. Hey, VOD's like, I think it's because you store a terabyte of your video at a time. That's madness. I have a 2 terabyte drive right now, and I'm just like, should I start deleting some of my content off of here? If it's bad recordings, I'm never going to watch it again. All right, we don't have a lot of coal is what I'm seeing is our problem. And our beautiful engine requires coal. 17 is not a lot. Has anyone automated their coke oven yet? I'm gonna just quickly toss in a way to automate this. Do I have a hopper? No, but I can make a hopper really quick. You did move your first 50 to your backup drives. That's nice. That's good. It was time. They were a third of your material. I know, I'm not sure if Daz is still on. He's one of the mods over on the Pilpo server. And there was a day, Daza, weren't you the one who had to trade me the parts of a screwdriver to make a screwdriver during that bug? So, I don't think you've played yet, Greg Tech, but he definitely has been the shady person going, you want to buy buy a Greg Tech duel? Yes, I did at the time. I needed one. Alright, and that is not a chest. I need to make a chest so I can make a hopper so I can make some of this start automating. We're going to do a few cheating things here, aka I'm going to go grab a, what are they called? Why won't you work? You're steel. I'm going to go grab a waystone from one of the other places, and we are never going to deal with that. Did I say hamster at some time? Oh, a waystone. I see what you're saying now. I see it. Who's to say what I think? One thing when I'm editing videos that drives me bonkers is how often I use the wrong word, and I'm like, do I put the right word in? I literally, when I'm talking to people at work, I'll be like, you need to do something on the left or the right. And immediately after, I'll say the wrong side. And it's like, sorry, I know you didn't want that said, but also, oops, extra confusion. Yeah, I deserve this, actually, Badger. I just realized if you do watch my streams, I feel like karma's hitting. If you start watching my streams. Because, oh, there's my charcoal. Never mind, we're rich. I don't need to worry. Because I cause a lot of shit on his streams. Not cause, I type for like the first hour or two. You stream for, what, like 4 hours at a time? I do not have that stamina. But, you know, it's good. Alright, I'm tempted to check out the few existing places because I want to steal some waystones. And then I would like to... Shit, activity, engagement. Yeah, absolutely. I don't have a koi who's just around being awesomely helpful. Feeding me stuff, so I'm just sitting here eating full garlic. Garlic. You'd be fine doing 10. I would just get sore. You have a food slave. Yeah. I ate some sandwiches in the last episode I posted, so like, you know, I improved. I was a healthy soul. Shows you I know how to do it. I just won't do it. Alright, we got a decent amount of resin here, and I did test for those who do want to do any trains. This guy here I am able to use a valve on here and put an LV pump and then a fluid interface. So there's going to actually be a train, probably an elevated train, that runs through. Push the boat out. I missed that. Alright, where is my helicopter? I put it down? Uh-oh. I picked it up sometime today. These are my rings for my one dealio. Oh, sandwiches. Aha! There it is. That's why I put it down, so that, I forgot I needed to fix these. Why aren't you working? You have a vent. You have the energy. Okay. Dear thing. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, let's put these up and see if this will fix it. What the heck was that about? Well, it's working now. Let's see if I didn't need to move it and it would work. Yeah, steam won't go out the front. I don't know. I just organized, like, oh, ah. Just gonna get third-degree burns here. I thought I had moved those so it functioned, and yeah, the answer was no. No. No, I did not. I also tried to apparently put my sleeping bag in an alloy smelter the other day. Stupid sapphirite. This area is littered in sapphirite, so I have a very lucky swamp. I do want to leave here, but I've literally found almost everything I've needed. Like, as you could see from all this stuff here, most of this has come within the range of this space. Like, I had, I had copper and tin and zinc and iron over here and gold over there. I had redstone over there, and I did the other day find uranium is like right down here somewhere, but I'm not going hunter for that. I know there is some hazards that are new, so I'm not going to pull uranium out of the ground until I know about it. Yeah, the alloy bed was an unnecessary item. You've never slept once? That would be twisted. Yeah. I don't like the night. It moves your time faster. You can actually sleep both night and day. So if you want to skip a whole year in this game, you could get a hammock and a bed and just wake up and go to bed like the biggest depressed individual ever. This is anxiety there. Blaze spawners. Um, lava, that I could pull up that one. This Steam Miners doesn't exist anymore as a need, so I'm gonna grab this waystone because it's next to a Stargate. Um, put a hammock. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't that be like a weirdly that would be an in joke. The accidental alloy of a sleeping bag and got distracted there with chromite of all things, of a sleeping bag and a hammock makes eternal death of the surfer. I mean, sleeping, yes. I really wish I had more rum so I could move a little bit faster. Unfortunately, I only have whiskey and beer and vodka. So, no, you can actually pull the gate, that the transporters from these towers, and bring them to your base. Shiz. Well, it looks like I found the one that I pulled it from. I don't have one here anymore. All right, so let's see if we want to start this one off. I called him a gate. There's a oil right there. Let's see here. The next gate is pretty darn far away. I don't know if I want to start here. Well, I did want to take a look at this spot, so let's start going in that direction. I am terrible at flying, so you're about to witness anxiety. And if you do not like someone potentially dying to stupid shit, I recommend don't look. Just let me die peacefully with the dignity that comes from knowing what I'm doing. X is the button to put stuff in. Excellent. Alright, Distance Horizons is so pretty in this pack, and that is such a lovely volcano. Is this the way I want to go? Yeah, it's the Guald Ring one. I love Stargate SG1, and I loved Stargate. I started off with Stargate. That is not a volcano, FYI. That was just one of those towers. Basalt was ruining my life the other day. All I could find was basalt. I wanted, well, it was during my hunt for marble. But those are pretty. But I think that's the area that, this was one area I considered, I guess. But it's still pretty, what's the word for this? Not dry? Maybe. I guess here's one contender. We could look at putting some lovely mountain bases here with some white mountains and some really tall cliff spaces. That could be fun with some bridges. But, yeah, arid. I don't want an arid place, but those leaves are changing colors. Shoot, what is my command for blaze? I'm going to burn through all my coal. The map. Did I put it at a... Nope. I put it as decimal point, not a period. Decimal point. So topography-wise, so it's roughly 260, which isn't too bad, and 17 degrees on that. Approach the end of the world. There is also a mine shaft in here, in this area, with, like, several spider spawners, so I could grab that. I can actually pause. Hacks. Yeah, I, making bad choices. I just realized we're going to be exploring during winter. That might not be the best time. And I'm loading in a mountain. Guys, this is some riveting content here. How about... I remember how I go down with this thing. Is it S? Yes. Let's hit S. And we can jump through the mountains. Versus, I forgot to have full throttle when I was in the nether, and I almost died using this thing when I was flying, because I kept sinking so low, and I realized it was because I never put the full throttle in. So I was always just sliding towards the lovely and wondrous, what are they called? The lovely and wondrous lava pit / there was like a curtain of lava too. It wasn't just like a little bit. I'm gonna land here, and we can give it a chance to load. I do not want to crash the game per se, but I also want to bring out my iron prospector, because unlike someone No idea who that would be. I don't have the Greg Tech Prospector yet, which is going to save our lives when we get a chance. Slate is pretty. Like, do we want a mountainous village? This is pretty mountainous. I got distracted and went the wrong way again. East. So, alright. It is Burr, and there is snow. But there also is not dying of overheating. I'm not allowed that tool. I'm curious to see when my technology will advance past yours. That's my question. I take edits and 2 videos a week. That's my maximum. Hickory and oak. I don't know if I have oak saplings. Give it like a week. Hey, I took off the time between New Year's and Thanksgiving. Oh, that's sick. Can I replant that somewhere? Son of a biscuit. Look at. You know, that's the console games where you can do whatever you wanted were the reason I got stuck into playing D&D. So it made me laugh because I was like, can you hug trees in D&D? And they're like, anything you want. And I'm like, oh my gosh, anything. And then I fell into D&Ding for 12 million years. Have I gone to this village? Oh, yep. This was my... We gotta get back in the helicopter. I'm rechasing my steps already. But unfortunately, the D&D game I was gonna play just got canceled, unfortunately. So I'm back to no game. No game. My poor character, who was gonna be a barbarian with a shark aspect. So just gonna be biting a lot of people and mauling them. Alas, will not happen. Oh, Call of Cthulhu is really fun too. I've played a lot of different tabletop games. I will definitely ask you. My Call of Cthulhu character, the first one I made was 1920s era wife of a mob doctor, and she was like a World War II nurse, and she ended up like one of the more brutal characters in that one because she had some of the best stats for like fighting, actually, like shooting, because her dead husband taught her how to shoot. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't meta game per se, but at least I try to make like I'll burn stuff to be well off enough to be stronger. Ah, wait, you had the same 1920s World War II nurse? Well, we accidentally cursed the entirety of Detroit because we buried a cursed item in Detroit's one of the foundations. Yeah, 1920s is a pretty common time. I've enjoyed that one. I just realized it wasn't marking anything. Got distracted by the talk of tabletop, guys. I will talk forever about tabletop. I've been playing that since, gosh, I was 14, 15, somewhere in there. Now I'm old. Ah, you killed the whole group. That's, my character accidentally, ended my poor cousin's character. But that was because she was possessed, and I had to, like, win. Stay alive. Hey, there's my other Stargate. Oh, Z put me further out. I mean, this is cool, but it's not, like, the best. I'm pretty sure if you guys ever watch any of my shorts, I'm pretty sure this is where one of them came from. If I pop down here, and land really well. Oh my gosh, when I hit Z, you can control your zoom in and out. Okay, that's how it did that. All right. Oh, I see I had another new follow, Duskin76. Thank you for following. I'm a very good flyer. That is definitely how trees work as well. Not trees. That's definitely how helicopters work as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is... Over there is where the mine shaft was that I found. I lost the point for it, though, due to I had to do a reinstall. So I believe down that way is a good place to die in mine shafts. Okay. Get the heck out of here for a second. I want to get to the other side of the mountain, but this could be kind of cool. You know, it's really tall. It's got water. 200 water wheels down the mountain. Super leggy power. Ah, yes. In time, the stuff you can do with create would be insane. So if I were to be doing something leggy and hideous with create, I'm gonna make a Batman cave style thing that lifts the whole side of the thing off so that I can show you my underground base area in this area. I'm already considering doing a what is it called? I'm already considering having a place for my helicopter where the roof moves off the top. The CPU is a mounting component. Oh boy. Oh no no no. Oh boy. Oh, the accent's coming out for that. How terrible. But yeah, this I had a short right here. So throwback time, one of my first streams, right there. This is where the mine shaft is. Did I try to find this place the other day so I could steal every single rail without having to make any of these? Yes. Mine shaft. I think I was actually looking for a mine cart. Yep, I heard you. The water. It sounded like something was sneaking up behind me, but it wasn't. The mine cart. I can't pronounce words, so we're not good. Je ne sais pas. My German was really crappy. I took of all things year 1 German in college because I am a crazy person. And before then, I'd only tried to take French, Mandarin, Spanish, which those don't mix with German either. I'm gonna get lost, guys. I'm looking for a minecart. I'm rich now. I don't need this. Let's get the heck out of here. As a British trickish you need to invade. You know, that sounds like a personal British problem there. To colonize others. I can't really say much as an American there, though. Alright, let's see here. I could go to this guy here, get the heck out of this space, because I wanted to go north more. Or, I know the Evil Eyes has been a space spot. These just look diabolical, and maybe we just commit. So I'll bring this one later on. There's a waypoint already here. I think my boat's over here. And we could see if we feel that we just got to accept that we're evil. Because this is the most sinister potential large industrial base area I think I've seen as an option. This is like really aesthetic and pretty, but yeah, the Evil Eyes one is, I've never forgot the Evil Eyes. All right, let's get back into the beautiful, wonderful dealio here. Remember to fully throttle the darn thing. And then zoom, and then you can scroll out to get a far picture, which is going to be our method here. Doesn't mean that I get distracted on how to move in the right direction, because it takes a little longer. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys see the beautiful bear. That is the most majestic bear I've ever seen. That bear is fantastic. I almost jumped out of this this dealio. Oh gosh, go back to the top. I wanted a screenshot. Okay. Oop, what is going on, mouse? Is my mouse dying? Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Well, guys, is my mouse dying? Has my head turned 180 off the top of here? Yes. Well, we won't get a screenshot of the mighty guy there. My mouse is not dead, but is definitely being weird right now. I think maybe it's the scrolling way far away. My computer did not like it. Nothing like loading in hundreds of chunks as we zip past. Yeah, there's the base. I did find a lot of, what are they called? Yeah, Bear Mountain. This, I think we can officially name this option here as Bear Mountain. And the grizzly bear would reign supreme over here. Irony is another short of mine is like right in the village near us. Oh, yeah. Is it going to do it? We can live. Was right in the village near us here, where what are they called? There's a sleeping grizzly bear that is drowning themselves in a bunch of water. So, something to think about. Okay, I'm gonna drop down and walk again so we don't crash my whole system here. Not that it isn't fun to be having fun, but as I'm sure you guys are having the glorious visual hellscape that I am. But I'm not turning off distance horizons. We need the idea of the view. Okay, there we go. Now we can eat our garlic for the healthiest meal. Okay, so there's apparently freeze-dried food that's going to be coming. And I'm very excited about that because garlic can be like 94 years. Okay, lignite. You clipped Bear of the Mountain? Excellent. Thank you. Bear of the Mountain is fantastic. Ooh, that is our first new shipwreck. Ligma? Did I type Ligma? No, lignite. I typed lignite. That's limonite. This is how I find all of my nonsense. Not only am I lucky, I just hit the ground a lot when I walk. So, I didn't see a large limonite there. That's not even worth it. I am not going to go check to see if the Llama is there. Do we see any waystones? Did we miss any waystones? That's what I do often. I'll like look and turn around and it's sneaking up like the waystones are like the evil angel in Doctor Who. Okay, maybe there's enough limonite. I mean, no, there's not enough. We got other ones. The weeping angel scared the pants off me. I am not good at scary shit. Okay, oil. More oil, guys. Ugh. Yeah. When there's one... Okay, if there's spoilers for Doctor Who in this endeavor, I deeply apologize, but it's gonna happen. I love Doctor Who. I haven't watched the last few seasons, but it's mainly because it's something I binge. All right, it looks like I got another follower here, Zabrigator. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Fuller's Earth. And okay, calopyrite. Nice. So some copper iron stuff. I don't know what Fuller's Earth is though, and I've never used it all the way up to EV, so the best part of having this name is the pronunciation. No one can pronounce it. Oh. You know, I have a Finnish last name in the real world. So all the consonants in the world in the last name. And just hilarious to see people try to pronounce it. Well, I guess there's less consonants in my last name than some of the people I'm related to. That it just gets to a lot of like, who is this? Oh, gonna drown. Hey, Cassidy! Hey! Your name is also Finnish? You haven't worked on it in ages. You are a dad, so you're allowed to get away with that, but you're on thin ice, dude. Yeah, Cassidy, I had the great idea of imprisoning the llama in prison for some time because of your comments earlier. Holy nuggets. Lapis lazuli? Yes, please. Please don't lag out. I'm sorry if you guys are getting super lag. Alright. We do need a new shirt. We're going clothes shopping. That's what this is. Oh god, that squid scared the bejesus out of me. I didn't even swear. I was just like, bleh. Thin ice, you're under the seat. Hey, you know... Uh-oh. Something's being hurt, and I'm hoping it's fish. Okay, you know, I feel like Jack Sparrow suddenly, because I'm standing on the, sail bit, the mast. Oh no, I forgot to bring water. Of non-salt water origin. And I don't have my trusty keg on my back. Alright, we're gonna have to head home in a second. Drink rum. I would drink rum, I just don't have any rum. I'm poor. And I don't have a food. I can't steal out of people's cellars here. Okay, some leather boot. Moss? That seems like a rule breaker. I don't think I'm supposed to have that. Food. Okay. Yep, yep. Guys, don't die, don't die. Yes. So what you're saying is you're Jack Sparrow, and why is the rum gone? Exactly. I was gonna try to let you guys know later on about this problem of mine, but obviously I gotta let you know now. So we got leather boots. This moss seems like something I probably have to tell folks on. I don't know how you're supposed to get moss. Okay, fertilizer. All right, that's too far of the thought process. I'm gonna go grab some dump chests and do normal behavior and put exploring chests, not dump chests. This is not what we think this is gonna look like. Perfect place for me. It is not the perfect place. It is evil and vile, gloriously evil and vile. But I didn't want to originally live in this area, and true, I have discovered through all of this nonsense we found that I'm very lucky to live in this place. But near the swamp is haunting me. Trees just lose their leaves for no reason. Like that one had leaves at one point, and they're just gone. It does have limestone, and it does have a lot of diamonds, so there is that. But it also is in a swamp. Okay, boots, this, here's some dump chests, and I'll put stuff I really like there. I'm gonna go put the logs back. Do. And yeah, Cassidy, heads up of spoilers. As a person who watches stuff, they're spoilers. Alright, we do keep our tax, so this 13 here is untaxed. Our tax box is almost too full, so we definitely need to settle the base to get our bank full of the madness. Alright, we needed whiskey. Actually, we should probably use beer or the vodka because it has the restoration. The big spoiler, Cassidy, is that. Very normal, very low-tech item back there. No wonder at all about... We've reached the oil era in our life. I'm gonna grab some more garlic. But I do just need a base, and I don't explore by myself because it's scary. So I drag you guys along, because at least then you get to be amused. I haven't gone mining in a while, so that has been nice for me. You like that I have a tax box? That just says there's room of wealth. That is actually a perfect description on how Badger has to deal with his funds. Mine, yep, I set it aside. I'm aware of it. I plan for it. Badger just, you know, I'm too much of a miser in the real world to be okay with having to dig into my stash of stuff, you know? But yeah, like someone's... I just laugh because I said originally, just, you know, make some gold pipes. And you were like, no, I'm never going to do that. The gold pipes are so useful. I had so much gold. I had a whole workshop where the roof was sheet metal, and it was made out of gold. The entire thing. All right, we're gonna fake it till we make it with our health, and we get absorption 2 here for 20 minutes if we use aged booze of the beer and the vodka type. This is my new waypoint. That waypoint over there gets saved, even though I broke it, so I just wanted to name it Sparrow's Nest. But we need to go hang out at the horror. I just realized I didn't need to do all this nonsense. I know where that ring was. That ring is at the zombie hot tub. Gold is a renewable resource. Just go kill more dragons with toothpicks. Oh my gosh, that toothpick bite was hilarious. I was not prepared for it. This is our zombie hot tub because the first time I was here, I'm pretty sure there's zombies somewhere in this space. And yeah, there we go. We have full health again. We shall be the strongest of folks as we leg out. Alright, get back there. Neither were the dragons. Oh my gosh. That was such a... I'm intrigued. Someone did say they fought dragons with helicopter on the Discord, and I am curious to see if I also need to go fight some dragons with some helicopters. Uh, you guys just saw my helicopter skill, though, and I have never fought a dragon to save my life. I hate that stuff. Tricalcium phosphate is not useful yet that I found. Unless you're really low on manganese, which is a superconductor later on, but by that time you have the ability to loot everything under the sun. Oh, true, you can put guns on helicopters. That could be cool. We are drowning in sphelerite right now, so we're good on that. Horseshoe crabs are the only thing I'm seeing pop up on my mini-map. And some folks I know don't like to watch the mini-map with the names. I just do not have the soul power left in my body to run into more grizzly bears or crocodiles without warning. And so I will 1000% put that on there. Oh, Bear Mountain is really kind of windy. Oh my god. Do you see how amazing this would have been early game? This is the best type of surface thing you could ever want. It is literally tin, and copper in Gregjack. Darn, I would have been so amazing. Okay, so calpyrite. What view? You hate this view. Duck a duck. Shoot a dragon, get the copper, run home with a big boot. Greatest haul in the dragons. Nice. You know, if I do fight a dragon with a helicopter, I'll stream it on a Wednesday. We can die in a beautiful power. Hi, Bonanza. Yes, this is how you know I didn't cheat my start. Also the fact it's in a freaking swamp, and the seed name is my name. But yeah, bring a lot. I mean, a lot of bad memories about Considerite. Didn't some... You know, Considerite is such a block if you don't have tin. It can be painful, but it's not the worst. I think my least favorite thing I ran into was sulfur, but that was because at the time sulfur wasn't... You had to use GregTech sulfur. Your start is literally World Seed. Yeah, I decided to put my name in because I've never had any luck with it. So I was like, you know what? Since I'm doing this as a YouTube endeavor, I really should put my name in it or something. Try to like have a moment, and it just ended up being ridiculously good looking. Ridiculously good looking. But I got really lucky. There was immersive crates like immediately. So I was like, yep, I gotta do it. Yeah, brand something. For all that feels... I always said I was never going to do YouTube videos on things like this because I will use it as an excuse to always do my addictions. And I really wanted to make some 3D animations. And so I was like, well, I should just get some YouTube installation, not a YouTube, video editing things involved. And so I signed up to do that. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to do this, I might as well do video editing. I did a lot of that in high school. And then I was like, you know what? I won't put any money in it. And if I get 100 people who want to watch this, let's actually like try to do something. Make it interesting for you guys, not just me. Blaze map. I forgot about the blaze map. It is the decimal point for me. I was just trying to figure out what rock that was. Yep, it's andesite. You see how there's a lack of marble, one might say? Anywhere? At all? But over here, look how tiny. Look how tiny the limestone spot is, Cassidy. That is the tiniest limestone thing I've ever found. Flux is a beast if you don't have it. If we weren't by the ocean, I would have been like, maybe I need to do a different seed in the first time. But instead, I just murdered so many lobsters. Just like in the real world, I decided the crustaceans needed to die. In the real world, I oh my god, what was that noise? A gazelle? No. Nothing. The noise was nothing. Yeah, marble is not part of this this seed for me. There's a lot of limestone for your entire journey. Yeah, and I mean, I did find a lot of borax spots, which is a lot of limestone if I mine it. But I want limestone as, like, an offset. And the marble with corral, I still haven't quite figured it out. I now have a ghost, and I don't know what to do with the ghost. So if you guys know, let me know. Right now, it is wasting away doing nothing. Okay, right over here is going to be a waystone. Nothing. Create limestone. Hey, can you do create limestone? I know that's with, like, what is that? Loco metal. Okay, just because I like lime. Create does have create cut limestone. The rock breaker is really how I'm planning on doing this. Yeah, they do have it with honey. So we'll be able to generate it once we get to MV with lava and honey next to a rock breaker. But I was sad because the blocks I really wanted to use were Azur. I'm gonna go create here, and down at this point I like the Viridium one. But I'm not paying that much stone. Well, maybe with stone dust I would do it. But I was hoping to use the rock breaker for it, but it's envy. Because this is really pretty for roofs. Same with the Azurine and the Crimsonite here. They're very pretty, but they no longer, unlike other create, like the base create mod, you don't get things by washing it or crushing it. It's just literally a building block. But they're pretty building blocks. Oh, trade with the Tomb Guardian. I will have to figure that out. Do I have to summon the Tomb Guardian? Oh my god, we're being haunted by that tricalcium phosphate. Okay, so far this is not... We got a mollusk. I'm gonna put the mollusk back. I don't want to live here. I don't know about the trees. Yeah, I have prayed enough. I do have just a beautiful... what are they called? A beautiful soul that's just behind my chimney, and I don't know what to do with them. Okay, elderberry, I think I already have. Wow, large sample of hematite. So there we go, some iron. I got distracted. Let's see what we see here. So, looks like we got a pretty cool looking... This is the... We're finally getting closer to some new stuff. I don't know what elevation brings snow. Not elevation. I don't know what temperature brings snow in this pack, though. And the problem I have with the Evil Eyes place. I love the Evil Eyes place. Like, if you guys haven't seen, we'll go pop over a little early. Because it's a nice idea. So, it's next to my galley ship. You can use it to enchant. Okay. Like, the Evil Eyes has a lot of good elevation. But the main problem with it is it's split halfway in snow and halfway out of snow. From what I can tell. So I don't want to not have... I don't want half my base to be covered in snow and half my base not to be in snow, if that makes sense. So I think, like, somewhere within this degree of the temperature, that is where that problem is. And I don't know what elevation is no snow, but not completely soaked and dying. Well, my problem with the no snow is that putting, put fire everywhere. I kind of want to make, like, an automatic, like, heating and cooling system for my base next with, like, the outpost, not the outpost, the aqueducts. Forgot I was supposed to go to this one. Using the aqueducts and then putting lava during winter through it, and then not water during the summer. I think that could be kind of cool. And I think just, I don't know. I felt better once I realized I could throw snow. I could throw, what is it called? Snowballs to knock down icicles. Oh yeah, snow on top might block the sun, and then you're just stuck in a hellscape. Do you think that would make it qualify as a cave then and start doing bad guys? Some nightshade next to our precious garlic. How dare it? I mean, this isn't the worst. Flat could kind of work. So the base I'm thinking of doing is kind of like a steampunk Victorian industrial space. Kind of like early industrial type of growth. I do want to build it like a city where I'm probably going to do a lot of like builds with types of machines in it. A little bit more spread out than the village that I had my first series with the Pilpo's Patreon server. Because I don't want to get stuck in that situation. That's extreme, going up 300 blocks just to stop snow. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Hi, Dark Scorpion. You're still using a ceramic jug? How is it not broken? Otzi. Also, oh, sorry. Otso has decided he's awake again and he's back to life. He threw a tantrum today because I was taking too long to eat my small piece of apple cake. Not apple cake, apple pie. And he was like, no, how dare you? Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the desert? Ugh. Otso is the MVP. He is awesome. He is... we're currently on the hunt for some new snow boots because Crocs no longer work for winter. What is that? Like that pillar dealio in the distance. I just froze up here. Intriguing. I probably should have brought scaffolding. Grouse. I do need, what are they called? I got ladders. That's helpful-ish. I do need something. What was I thinking about? Cherry trees? Ba-da-ba-ba. I do need cows. So this will be helpful. But I don't want to bring more cows to... The goats are the only thing that is going to live at the outpost. So this is... The cows and all that stuff will be in the future base. They just have snow on it. That's what's happening. Scaffolding is what I forgot. You were right. Thank you, Bonanza. I'm really good at the words. And also, welcome, Dark Scorpion. It's nice to see you. Good, sir. I was thinking about you the other day. I gotta look at getting a greenhouse going. But I just do not want to mess with the water at the greenhouse. Alright, we got 23 stacks of... 23 stacks? Gosh, 23. That should be high enough up for us to get views on what we're looking at. Without having to take the helicopter up. Because I think it might struggle a bit here. See how much I can make my poor computer go. Flashbacks from Badger's stream. Yes, exactly. I lived my beautiful life of terraformacraft technology vicariously through Badger. And now I'm tired and it sounds horrifying. Alright. Here we are. What time of year is it so far? So I can get an idea of the snow. So we're in early winter here. This is very flat. I think this would be too boring to set as a base. You know? It's just... it's very boring. I'd have to build interest in here. And I don't want acacia trees. That's exactly what we have currently. If anyone spots a waystone, let me know so I can turn back. Waystones are not craftable with this mod pack if you have not done so. Just to add your brand of chaos. Hey, I have a very organized... yeah, I need to work around problems, and a flat area doesn't give me problems. You know? I gotta work around with my imagination then. This is a factory location. I like it. I do want to break out some proper factories, like... some large-scale things that I don't want loaded all the time. I know native gold, so I wonder if that's fool's gold or pyrite. Let me in for 10 minutes, I'll gossip you. I don't trust you. No. Vice versa. Let me into your world for 10 minutes, and I will fix your create into something. I have before done a large type of, what was it called? I'm gonna take that hematite there. I've done a large alley, one of those flying creatures as a windmill before, and I loved it. But it spun too fast, and its eyes had lanterns in it, so they glowed, and the shaders made it look like an evil spinning alley in the sky. This is hematite. Let's just call it iron. Yeah, Dark. Monsters bad. That is in my stream. I think Vengeance shall be. I'm excited to see him. I'm definitely gonna be in his stream tomorrow. If you guys don't know, Badger does the same thing. He does a lot more VODs and videos than I do. And he plays with his buddy Koi on Thursdays and other times too. So 100%. That's what I do on Thursday nights is I chat. Koi did summon a freaking dragon as a familiar, and I about cried. I was literally looking up ways to start getting alignment points because apparently you don't get random familiars from praying unless you have like a +3 on your reputation, and skeletons don't count as bad guys, which I think is bull hockey. I would like skeletons to be considered evil because I have a skeleton spawner actually underneath my base, the outpost. The outpost has 2 spawners under it, a normal spider spawner, which I'm hoping to steal so we can make silk, and then a normal skeleton spawner. I wasn't willing to jump over that pile of stuff. Maybe we should explore to the south. We do not do the same thing. True. You have your own style and I do have my own style. Your style is madness by sheer forceful and chaos. I am a nerd of, well, let's just say I stalk and lurk everyone so that I can do it in a way that may not be efficient, but in a way. You got a wyvern and a dragon. You got scared. Cassidy showed up in on the Pilpo server with one of the, is that the wyvern, the one with no legs that could fly and like is a normal medium size from Ice and Fire, and scared the bejesus out of me. And that's when I discovered that most of my bases can fit that type of creature, plus helicopters in, so people would sneak up and just have a freaking helicopter behind me. The helicopter with the moose copter, was surprised. Cohertro surprised me with that. And I was like, holy crap. Where did that come from? I'm sorry. My dog is now trying to eat the engineering papers. Otzi, I know there's apple, cinnamon, sugar on the floor, but you do not need to do that. You plan your bases by... I gotta read this comment, because Dark has some amazing knowledge of greenhouses. One more. You'll plan your bases in Photoshop Grid beforehand, then you build and create, and then you do it in your world. Oh my golly. That is how you can do 1,000 hours and still be on early HP. That is a commitment. I support it. Yeah, Cassidy. It was like the wyvern was like a large snake. Maybe it was like the hippogriffin or something. And the boar copter is cool, but the moose copter is supreme because their head sticks out the whole side, and it's fantastic. Should we look in the... I don't want to go arid. I know that. Maybe we wait till winter's over. So we're just going to put north exploration, northern-ish. And then we can look to see if... we know this area is drier and warm. This area is wetter and warm. So maybe we can see what's happening over by the definitely not our base area here and come along this area. Because I don't want to explore too far this way if there is going to just be, what is it called? Blah, 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 blah. Snow. Commitment of doing that design is fantastic. And I love and appreciate it. You can fly with your horse. Okay, I might have to look into that someday. I don't even own a horse yet, which is why you guys get suffer. Here's the dancing llama. They are glorious. I actually don't know what let's see here. He is glorious, and he almost was stuck in prison because of Cassidy. And yeah, he'll be there, stuck there forever. The weeds grew in around him. This is his home now. He judges. But yeah, we'll see it. If I am getting close to alpaca. Hey guys, look along. I'm very good at this. It should be the dancing alpaca. Is there another A word for the acrobatic alpaca? And like, llamas just sounds like a funner word to me. What is it? Once I have the create schematic and I can actually bring my creative building stuff to the real world, I do plan on doing some of that. Dancing my llama. He must smell gross, I will say. Like, he should be moldy or something. With this alpaca llama. Alpaca just living there. My throttle is up. I mean, this is really where I wish he lived, because this is the size I'm willing to put another swamp build on. But do you see how big this swamp is? I am not ready. It should be a greenish llama. Yeah. Poor thing suffers. For sure. Alright, let's go to the north again. And see what we can find that's... Let's see if there's any pathway across this swamp, because I'm not positive 100%. Let me see if I have enough fuel in my pockets. We'll put some more in here. I'm not 100% sure if this area is actually the end of a continent because of this little guy right there. Makes me think that nope, the continent never ends, guys. Or if it does, these continents come really close together. Wow, that would be a name. The acrobatically adept alpaca amusement attraction. Yeah, I feel like maybe no. The world is like, what are you loading? Or, for sure. I like it. Maybe we could end it with apothecary on there. You know? That could be kind of intriguing. To make the path. You are nature force, almost like the Hulk. Ah, that is a very sweet thought. I know it's a manipulative thought because you just want me to live in a swamp again. But I will find a glorious place. A place free. Yep. Apparently we're going across the sea. Free of swamp and mud. I think it's just because, like, legitimately the last time I played, like, Gravitas 1, the first version of the mod pack, the older one, I got stuck with, what is it called? Da-da-da-da. I got stuck with something glorious, and that was the lack of mud. So making mud paths and all that stuff took so much effort. It was vile. We are really stressing out my poor computer right now. Hope you guys enjoy what's called How Far Can You Go? We'll get landed here because this looks like a prime spot for waystones. I do not like sand myself. I also don't want to live in sand. Grass is necessary. Alright. The zoom is still in, so you can look deeply into my eyes. CPU is back. Look, I just decided I wasn't going to buy a new computer for myself for Christmas because I was thinking maybe I could save up for a really, really nice computer or, you know, maybe a home eventually. But, you know, at what cost, really? Okay, what do we say? Do we think there's waystone? Nope. Nonsense. What is this climate, do you think? Do they tell you, like, a climate definition? Other than don't live here? This does not look good. People can't buy homes anymore. That is fairy tale books and stuff. You are right. You are right. I should just accept that my time as a homeowner was never to be... What are you? Delana. Oh yeah, this was something I was very surprised by. Lead actually has surface alerts now. So the small galena means there's lead in this area. And if you guys know batteries and all that stuff with Greg Tech, it is vile. That is not a name. Lead. We'll eventually spend everything on the YouTube channel. True. Do you think I think we should just accept that I should never be allowed near a volcanic island because this pack has the volcano eruptions, and I don't have the willpower not to throw something in one day. I'll just be like, you know what? I'm tired of building. Let's cause an eruption. And if it was just like sound and stuff, ooh, throttle's not all the way up again. It'd be less worrying than straight up the monstrosity. Ooh, this is very jungly. I could be potentially willing to do some types of pirate nonsense out here. A bamboo base right underneath the volcano. Yeah, you know, we don't want Pompeii. We don't want to build Rome either. We're gonna build a very normal amount of long-lasting industrial nonsense. But yeah, think of this. Victorian steampunk era new intro to stuff. You have a $50,000 deposit. What can I get? Real estate, you poor person. Yeah. Yeah. You brought the volcano to your home, Cassidy, with that infinite lava pit you made. That is a pretty volcano. That looks like a volcano. This is pretty. I don't think there would be snow here. We could do... I mean, peat sounds kind of gross. That is swamp-like. But some palm trees? I mean, I could deal with some palm trees and willow trees. That could be kind of cool. Underwater base. I am not going to do a TFC underwater base. That is never going to happen. I'm going to load in this chunk and then walk over here. But this is a contender, I think. We got the ocean still, so makes sense. And what I will say is, since I was going to link a train to my next spot, we found what seems like the worst amount of distance we could to link a train from here. Oh, dear God. Okay, so 35, negative 35 roughly, to 7. Okay, what's 10,000 blocks divided by 8? You know, just, hey, a waystone. See, it's really looking like a potential here. The lava is dangerous. I will need to remind myself that maybe I'll just can resist. Mad Loud. We're just gonna rename that. Thank you. Base potential, volcano, jungly. If I have to do pirate steampunky, I could do that. Pour oil into the lava, problem solved. Alright, I legitimately dropped my mouse from that. Off my little desk dealio here. It's 12. Okay, so I would need to run a train 1,250 blocks. It only loads the front and the end of it. It's just a scooch. You know what? For the argument of cool, we don't care if it's 1,250. We could make whatever. We care if it's 10,000, so we would definitely have to cut through the nether. This is not a space I wouldn't cut through the nether. But I'm pretty sure I wouldn't get snow here. Since y'all are saying that y'all. I mean, maybe it would get snow. No, higher numbers mean no snow. It would be a good opportunity to use the trains. I have never actually done full trains before, so why not do it in this mod pack? There's 2 ways of doing trains, though, in there, which I was a bit surprised by, because the Railcraft is still in here with trains, but I'm going to go for the create trains, I think. You made an elevated rail that was 4,000 blocks. Ofta, see, that sounds terrible. Interesting, but horrible. We got 2 new tree types in here, which is very cool. I should have just flown up here, but now I'm already Pacific Rim achievement. Find an eye. Oh dear. I did say I wasn't going to live near a volcano. Diorite is not what I want to deal with. But if I had to. Sycamore? Okay. Railway around the volcano? Sounds like satisfactory. Nice. It would be kind of cool. If there's a dragon, it's a kaiju. True. I forgot about dragons. I haven't seen any pop up over here, though. Maybe it would be the under the ground ones. I almost jumped on those leaves. Oh dear. That deserved a lemonade refreshment moment, because my voice almost cracked there. I realized I almost leapt to my death. Alright, I don't know. I'm not gonna go for it. I do not need to test. I did hear that jumping through the leaves does help, like, reset your fall time. But, at what cost? F4 is cheaty, but my brain automatically thinks about it. I do. I mean, yeah, free cam does make you wonder. What choices should we do? I could have gotten a picture of Bear Mountain a lot fancier with that. Oops, one moment. Ugh. I had a little bit of a cough starting. Oop, Oatsy, no. No, honey, I love you. You're a great dog. You're amazing. You're glorious. F4, we have free cam as an installation. My dog does not like it when I cough. And he has decided that I am dying. Otso, I love you. You're a great dog. Please stop trying to pull my arm away from the computer mouse. No. Yeah, I have to put photos of you on Discord. You're right. So yeah, I apologize. You guys have to hear me talk to my dog a lot and about my dog because he's awesome. But yeah, he does not like it when I cough. He thinks I'm dying. I got sick once and had to go to the ER. And beforehand, like, vomited on the poor creature. And he was traumatized. We were all traumatized. You've heard that certain combination of keys with F4 can drastically reduce lag. I have no idea what that means, but I'm intrigued. Hey, Cassidy, I found something. Definitely not considerite. Okay, this is a strong contender. The snow, I think, is... Oh my god. No, Bear Mountain is following us again. Is there just a bear on every mountain? So what's going on? Well, goodbye, bear. You're great. I will go somewhere else. I know it's because I taunted Cassidy with the considerite that we just found. But I don't trust you. So get the heck away. I was gonna see that volcano, but I just realized that, oh my gosh, that looks like a nest to me. But I haven't honestly looked into the nests as much. Could just be straight up volcano. Considerite. We don't talk about the considerite in this one. So those of you who joined us, thank you. I got 6 folks I'm seeing. We are playing ATM Gravitas 2, which is a mod. Oh my gosh, the lava sound. Don't throw a snowball in this. Don't throw a snowball in this. But look at the snowball options. This just sounds such a gloriously bad idea. But I don't want to corrupt my future base of beautiful lava. This sounds like such a... Three volcanoes? 4 volcanoes? It is beautiful. There's salt on it. I do need more salt. I was running out. My poor 6 people watching. Hey, look. Look, we're gonna have to find something that really sells this place or kills this place for me to want to jump in... Not jump in the volcano. It's escalated. I didn't lock inventory. I was very tempted just to, you know, I've never actually seen the eruptions, so there is that. Something that kills this place sounds like snowballs lava. Look, that is generated by myself. I would like... This place looks pretty cool. I think, for my thought, this is like up there with the Evil Eyes. The Evil Eyes just has that split snow problem. We could do something in here, but we could accidentally set off volcanoes all the time, which does sound like a negative for a base. Alt-click locks the... Alt-click? Alt-right-click? Left-click? Front-click? I didn't see it on inventory. I'll have to look into that trick. Oh my gosh. More in time. Sequoia, we don't have this tree, so I'm going to grab this one. And this tree is not falling into a volcano. I definitely checked before I cut it down. We'll leave a stub. Okay. Let's see. Our Greg Tech can disturb the volcanoes. Oh, true. And this is going to be the start of our Greg Tech, so we probably should be wise about it. Is there a place outside this area, do you think, that could give us the background of a volcano? Back in our helicopter. Oh, right into the trees. Worries me that Koi's throws all the shit in the lava. Yeah. Also, that's just hilarious. There is a grizzly bear I'm seeing. Not just a black bear, but a grizzly bear. Gosh, if only shaders would not destroy this right now. Shaders crash right now when they restart for me. I have not had luck into fixing that. I know it's a known bug, so I'm resisting. Hey, look! We can see one of the mountains. Not mountains. One of the, back of my head. One of the planets. I gotta land. Poor tree. Survived a volcano, but not Cthulhu's mask. Technically, it survived near a volcano. So, like, you know, there's very lush ground around here. But yeah. Gotta destroy things. Oh, yeah. The blurred mess. When the shaders do give out or need to get reloaded, it can be so rough. I really love... C on third camera enables smooth camera. Is Z... Not the right button. Is this my third camera? And then C? I know Z is letting me kind of move in and out as I want. But I matched diorite. This is kind of a sad thought for me. I didn't register that chainmail matched diorite. I don't want to match diorite. Alright, we need some more beer. Aged beer. Is aged beer a thing? Doesn't sound... I mean, I don't drink beer. It's all the hacks with the cameras. Yeah. I do get tempted sometimes to do F4, but I just like to be surprised when I can, so... But no judgment to those who do. I mean, we all play the game in ways... There's a turkey down there. Gotta find ways that we enjoy. That's my biggest thing. I don't like when people tell me that I have to play it a certain way, like... My brain immediately says, then I will never do it that way. And suddenly I'm doing... It's kind of like my cousin once did long calculus by hand for Calc 2 for like a whole year during class because someone said, you should use a calculator. And she's like, bet. And I was just like, that is the stupidest thing to die. Definitely don't hit much F4 if your keyboard has problem releasing. Alt. Yeah, I felt so bad. I don't think we have 4 ounce on today, but he did that joke, or the joke about the one that crashes, and I didn't get it because I'm old, and I closed out my whole thing. Yes, you must... Oh, you're a cruel person, Mr. Badger. Never use dump checks. Never. Hey, there's more lead. You guys are lucky for the lead. This is kind of a pretty spot. Alright, so yeah, I fell for it. I don't know what the things are anymore, but I did fall for it. This could look kind of cool as a backdrop. We got some water over here, not a lot. Never make a base in a swamp. See, I refuse this. I know this is just trying to make me do the opposite, so you just wanted me to go the opposite direction. There is a lot. Oh, hey, 4 ounce. Yeah, he got me. I died laughing. Unfortunately, like I laughed so hard that my audio, my mic muted itself on my Delio, and I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, thank you for joining me, my good sir. Or a good person. And yeah, this kind of looks cool. I mean, this I could deal with. It's got some interesting space. Let's see. I'm on a TV. I'm so fancy. I felt bad that you felt bad because I did not take it at bad at all. It just made me laugh. You know, now if you had found a way to corrupt the whole Discord, make us delete the whole Discord. My God, something did a creepy noise. And there's a black bear over here. Like poor Mommy on my TV. Exactly. Pilpo's server got hacked, his Discord, and we lost his Discord just as it was about to get like 2,000 people, and that was rough. So yeah, but yeah, it was hilarious. Those ones are perfectly fine. Yeah, I did literally do that because I've never like I'm not a computer person. Just because I play tech games, I'm a look. See the rain. See the sadness. We shouldn't talk about what type of computer person I am. I caught it because of what Dark Scorpion was mentioning, and then it followed up. I got it eventually. There's no crocodiles over here, so I'm really excited about that. I like this backdrop. This has potential. I left one of my... Did I leave all my waystones? I forgot to pick up stones, guys. I thought I had 2 of them. And I've left 2 crocodilios. the old crocodilios, guys. I ain't no crocodile Dundee. And I ain't gonna work with no crocodile delios. That was fun. Interesting. Hey, look, a rainbow. Aww. See, this is just calling me to live over here. Wouldn't it be great? Oh, wow, Cassidy. You also are a game developer and you want me to play. See, I would be happy to vet people's passion projects. So I am susceptible to stupid shit. But luckily, I have, like... I figured if I was ever going to do streaming or any of that stuff, I was going to, like, beef up my internet safety shenanigans. How can I dig it up? Merch opportunity. How can I dig it up and drink it? No idea what you mean by that. Got distracted by the deer. We haven't seen one of those in a little bit, but I never find a village. Is that what I'm seeing? This is kind of cool. Like, this could be cool. I liked the area over by the volcanoes a bit more, but I could see a lot of potential here. There is a crap ton lack of water. Good game development. Yeah, it sucks. And I just get frustrated because it's... I don't know. I don't mind silly things, but I mind harmful stuff, you know? Like, if I play on servers, I'm pretty open to pranks, as long as people help clean up and it's, like, within good conscience, and I don't get pranked every single day. Like, you gotta give me, like, a week of actual gameplay versus me just face palming. Ooh, that's really pretty. I still liked over there a bit more. I think just due to the tree line. Here's a lot of ups and downs. And it's a lot of diorite. Alright. Rainbow juice. Ah, I see. And now we got... Last prank I did was 10 years ago. Antimatter landmine. I think I heard you talk about that a little bit. I'm not very good at pranks. I tend to just want to be way too helpful, which is why also my rule now is if I do play on a server, I'm trying to actually make a actual shopping district, so I try not to give stuff away for free. But generally my rule is, like, if I am on a server, like, my goal would be to do more of the, like, you can have stuff free. Well, not free, but you have to give me a food recipe, because God knows I have food decision fatigue. I am terrible at deciding what to eat. And I forget about things. Like, you know, I think I forgot about eggs once for like 8 years, and I like eggs. So, don't ask me for food ideas or recipes. Gosh, blasted a hole to the void. Yeah, that's an oopsie. Just a little oopsie. Oh, I like these copper bars. Oh, that's a floor. Okay. Yeah, the tower does add a little ambiance to it. It's not a diorite, but I'm not against it 100%. I'm just against it being the only option. Where was I wandering? Okay, so this is a good area. This is an area I was interested in. So I think I want to keep going to the east. Let's take a look at the blaze map here. It is a nice area. The lack of a floor. There's not a good straight line here. Let's see here. So we're getting even damper. Damper. It looks like maybe we're finally stopping a swamp. This is going to be very humid. And potentially death during summer, but we should have silk if I would need to. I can make the, You like the volcanoes? The volcanoes are nice. This is very pretty, too. This could be a place for some simple factories. I got the lead today. Another lead. Tank River Valley, the crux of civilization. That is the worst. Oh yes, why where did you all come from? Well, we came from the bacteria of the Dank River Valley. We crawled out of the river. Okay, lead. I gotta write lead here. Alright. The volcanoes are more impressive and would have beach access. I am curious now what this area looks like. River alleys are... Water is like a major part of civilization. Like, you can do lots of food, lots of variety of food. Only one way, one type of water we can drink. Which is why, obviously, my profession is in what? That is not why. For folks, I do engineering. I play SimCity for the real world as my job. And so that's obviously why I also play games that are like Lego SimCity. Because definitely never met a hyperfixation that impacts your life. We're gonna hit C to get the heck out of that zone. Go figure, can't do the drink without the tank. True, true. Hey, look, another volcano. Let's follow along this line a little bit. This one has more... Is this a lake? Oceanic mountains. But are you an ocean? Okay, what's our bet that we're going to see 3 bears on top of the mountain? I know we've seen 2 so far that have just been hanging out at the top of the mountain, which was, you know... Oh, oh, oh. I have dropped my dealio down the mountain. What? Did I forget to put the fuel in it? Yes. But I didn't die. Oh, hey, look. Dragon. Oh, shit. Dragon dead. Is there a dragon around here? Because I've never actually found, like, large nests. Yep. Well, there's no fall damage, I've discovered, guys. That's nice. The roof copter is more of the dropped copter. Yeah. Definitely did an oopsie there. I think we just cut out... I think the ocean... Where are we? Yeah, we're back to the front of the ocean area here. Yeah, we just cut out this section. Imagine you fall out of the fuel and just have to restart your journey from 0. Oh my gosh, I cannot play. I don't want to envision playing, what is it called? Playing hardcore. Not with... I just cannot imagine it doing a fun time for me. This looks very cool here. This is like one volcano in the middle. That could be really scenic for a base. You know? Do you think I would be don't worship the volcano? Do not make up a lie that you're a volcano worshipping soul. There's some trees. That's cool. Are those also volcanoes? Hmm. I said there was only one, but there's some more. Barely filled though. What's oil? W oil? Oil? Is that what you're saying? Oh, trees. I did want trees as part of my landscape. As I literally have like twisted my whole neck in this helicopter. Oh boy. Let's see here. So, that area I kind of liked. So I'm gonna put a quick little one. I should land because I do not have the fuel for this, just to be hanging out in the middle of nowhere. I've already fallen once. Give this thing a chance to load in. I'm gonna mark that as an option. Spinal realignment copter. Yes, or I'm just one of those monstrosity creatures that just twist your head 180. Look, I don't have eyes in the back of my head. I can just look at my back with my front eyes. All right. Let's put this. Oh my gosh, there's a tiger though. All right, so this looks like a great option here. And put something between the two mountains. That could be cool. That's near the volcanoes. This one is also nice. I really probably should seek out what this area is because that would be the bigger space. So we're going to put this as an option. What about one eye attaches to this car to it and yeets it attached to a balloon? Okay, that makes me think of my one of my D&D characters I played. They literally could, they were a shard mine, so basically just made of gems and whatnot. And they could, like, they were scions, so they could make, like, a little marble slash dealio that was themselves, but afar. So I convinced my person to, basically, I could break into a lot of pieces and send myself around all the time. So I appreciated it. Considerite, more. Because God forbid, today is not just spite. It is a spiteful day. What are those trees, I wonder? I know willow, but I also am looking for mangrove. Because I haven't gotten the chance to see any of those. Morning glories. Are we close to the end of winter yet? Oh, we're still in early winter. Cassie, this is a very lucky seed. It just spites you for anything you've ever suffered elsewhere. It's like, do you have trouble finding? Like the fact I found a whole graphite mine underneath my, in my marble mine and then went 3 steps over and found all my diamonds. Where's Woman Grove? You know, I would be on, I would take either right now. Mangrove is such a good color though for this. I don't see a waystone. I don't know how I lost 2 waystones. I found a waystone, brought a waystone, lost both. Well, one I purposely put there, but I thought I had the other one. Oh, excuse me there. The mangrove. That makes me think of Etho's lab and his man cave. That he's like, so I just started getting into Minecraft in 2020. Before, I didn't really register as digital Legos and machines. So I was like, well, I'm not really just gonna be a builder. I need to do something with it. Forgot the button there for a second. And kind of watching some YouTube folks made me realize, oh shoot, I can actually do stuff. Because I was trying to play some games with some friends during the pandemic. And Stardew is only so fun when you hyperfixate. So I maxed out my farming and I was like, I'm done with Stardew. 2012. Gosh, yeah, that's much earlier. Have you been playing straight since 2012 or do you pop in once in a while? New updates. Those types of things. 1.2.5 and they added wolves. Okay, I get so sad with the wolves. I have to play with headphones if I'm gonna do anything with the doggos or the wolves because if they die, my dog gets really upset and he goes looking for them, and then I have to feel like the world's worst person because I'm murdering dogs or dogs are trying to murder me and I'm saving myself. He was so pissed. My dog does not like fighting wolves or animals or anything in video games. It's just not allowed. That's interesting. Do you guys see that? What is that? One of your wildest adventures was a skyblock map? Intriguing. I just have been enjoying hearing all of the early stuff because I'm just like, my god, you suffered, or how did you survive? The tricalcium phosphate is also haunting us today, but what is this? This doesn't feel like a... I live alone on this world, and this is creeping me out suddenly that I find a chest. Luckily, it's a loot chest. Where slabs don't stack. Oof. Alright, so it looks like we found a boat shape and some scaffolding, which I love, and a chest, a loot barrel, with more boat stuff. Alright. Well, this is interesting, but also it scared the bejesus out of me, and we found some... I don't think I'm allowed to have these. Can I make these? No, I can make these. No, I can't, because I can't get this... These are my favorite building block, my favorite wood color in vanilla, and I can't use them. I'm being taunted right now. Taunted. Gonna leave that there because if I find them on my inventory, I'm gonna forget that I can't build them, and I'm gonna get really excited. All right. Well, that's the first time I saw one of those. Yeah, so they've... Oh, it's there. Look, if you did, my skin would crawl. Okay, when the scorched mobs came on, more lead. What the heck? Literally suffered this many times in a different world, so it's nice to see this. Okay, when the scorched mobs were spawning on the real world, I was, I think I was streaming just to some folks in the Pilpos Discord, like the mods. We were chatting, and it scared the crap out of me. I didn't play for like a week and a half. It was during a rough time of mine, but like work-wise. But I was like, no, nope, 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 nope. I just saw something creepy sidle behind me when I was looking at my build. We are done. I was not gonna do it. I was like, I don't do supernatural creepy. I just, creeps me out. So, you know, if you want to prank me, that's how you can do it. You can get into my world, you just randomly move 1 gold into the middle of my gold. I see. Well, just so you know, once I do get a better computer, I do plan to finally use my camera account for some video stuff. And that way, there would be an IP that you guys could scare the bejesus out of me. But I would have to be very silly one day to grant such a thing. Just move 1 block out. As I die of thirst, here looking for my base. We're back in areas that generate snow. Kind of a nugget. Yeah, supernatural creepy, and my name is Cthulhu Monster. Yep. I never said I was a logical person. So I think it's to 12 or 13, so we have to start heading back south. This is god-awfully far if I want to put a train out here. But it's kind of interesting, this spot. Too bad I don't have a waystone. Yeah. You did say you stream Subnautica, and if it is about the ocean, you know, I appreciate and hope you have lots of fun, but I'm good. The ocean is also creepy. You know, that's where I say find what you enjoy playing in the game. Oh, that's even worse. Alien Ocean? I just don't want, like, giant alien leopard seal to come out. Just be vile. Clothing gets us stairs. Now, that sounds like a great design for my... I want to make the most ostentatious, like, Fort Knox thing I could think of. Because I think the person who gets the taxes in this world, because I do collect 10% of all stackable ingots for as a fun thing, and I think they need something just over the top. Maybe that'll be the finishing build of my series. when we finally get to that point. But yes, Gold Temple. All right, well, we suddenly are in a pickle because I'm not finding any more waystones. We are in an area I don't want to live in, aka the snow, and we will have to fly back to my waystone now. But I don't want to whip that one up. So, okay. Let's fly back to the volcano ones. Those definitely are contenders for a base space. And then we'll start looking at moving more to the east than the north, because the north is just a little too, what's the word for this? It's getting snowy, and I don't want to deal with that. Do I have my throttle on full? I believe so. All right. I do like the mountains. Wee. Oh, 8 people in chat. Nice. Thank you for joining me. If you guys haven't watched this one, I play ATM Gravitas 2. It is glorious. It's Greg Tech and Terra Firma Craft. So if you want to be a caveman and then go to space and suffer for hundreds of hours the whole time, I mean, enjoy hundreds of hours of gameplay the whole time. What is that one tree over there? Just hovering. Wow, look at that lovely back of my head. There's one green tree over there. Is something growing? Only hundreds. Okay, technically you can play this mod pack for thousands and probably not be where you need to be. But, you know, you can't scare them away yet. This is kind of cool how the beach disappears. I kind of really like that. This is that second spot I think we found with the tower and the cool mountains. Like, this could be really cool as an industrial space. But obviously we haven't seen the full width over to the sheer quantity of volcanoes. So much. The world falls. Yeah, the world falls, and it makes me think of, what is it? It makes me think of Discworld, by Terry Pratchett. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to settle down here for a second, because this could be for a bigger base area. Do. As I just slammed the helicopter into the ground. 10. Holy crap, wow. Well, either way. Oh my gosh, free camera. Oh, sorry guys. I hit the wrong F button there. We saw nothing? You guys saw anything? Then say nothing. Okay. First, we look for waystones, because we have to find all of ours. Hard earned. Alright, this could be really cool. Really big. But yeah, thank you guys for watching me try to find my next base area. We've gotten through, we're in Steam, Greg Tech Steam right now, but it's not going to take us long to just bust into LV. We've got steel, and we're able to do that really at any moment, but I want to start setting up my final base area for it. So this area is really a big space. I don't know if I'm that big of a builder. How long is this? So 68 to, I mean, that's almost 400 blocks across. Now follow this delightful lunatic. Yeah, you know, look, I get confused by things, but yeah, if you like and subscribe, follow, etc., we have fun here. I do a lot of I like to talk about this game, so if you do play modded Minecraft, have suggestions, want to do some silly stuff, but I want to just have fun in whichever way, let's talk. Let's play ATM Gravitas. I am not living in the swamp anymore, Cassidy. I will burn the llama. I will burn the llama. Yeah, there's 1 oil there. My god, I didn't even count the oil. Technically, there's 4. And then I think that's another one over there, 5. So we could make this whole place an oil-filled monstrosity. I did say I wanted to grab scaffolding so we could look all nice and high up here. And yet, I didn't do any scaffolding this whole time. I don't want to build my nearby volcanoes. Finds an area with over 10 volcanoes. I mean, it defines your definition of a volcano. Does that count? Yeah, that does. Yeah. French the llama. What? French the llama? Need some freedom. Look how pretty this could be a massive base. I would definitely have to do some planning. We would need the schematic cannon for this thing. So this is definitely an option. So one option is the one volcano. So let's just edit this. Option 1. One large volcano. This is the volcano worshipper. This one is, do you really know how to build? Because I don't know if I know how to build this much. Option 2, do you know how to build? I tend to do it smaller. You guys we're just going to call it, do you know how to? You've decided tomorrow you're going to get an animal in a box, like a kangaroo, something like a llama. True. Building gadgets, you can cut an entire mountain/volcano and build your own landscape. Now, have you ever seen me build landscape? Landscape's so hard, but it would be a challenge. Okay, so this one, I do like this one. This would have to be this would be a challenge of a build. Like, I'd have to think that I am, like, up there with the greats of the building. But it could be fun for our Victorian steampunk industrial space. Okay, do I have my helicopter on me? I do. And it is near the ocean, so we could still set up some ocean stuff. There's even more oil packed behind us, monster. Cthulhu Llama. I really wish I knew that before I named my video. My camera account. My camera account's name is Cthulhu because I accidentally one of my Twitch usernames is Cthulhu Cthulhu M, and with the H it ends in ham, and so people didn't know what my name was. So Cthulhu Ham is my video account. All right, long story short there. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see here. I gotta quickly just check this one thing here. What time is it? All right, 8 o'clock. Madness. Okay, there we go. So now we are heading back. Let's go get Better Than Short Story Long. I never know which direction I am gonna be in that statement, whether it's long story short or short story long, because I do ramble and then come back and forget. Build the Vader Castle in Mustafar planet near the volcano. Oh, hit some Star Wars in there. I mean, we do have the potential to expand to Space Age during our next build. Not next build, but like our future build. So we could start off steampunk, Victorian, industrial, and get more scientific as we build out to the volcanoes. All right, we are on the search for our waystone. I think it's just over the edge over here. Kind of where you can see our swamp came in. And yes, I will never forget. I'm gonna hold you to that is a very circular lake. I'm impressed. Like, that is a beam. You see that? That is hilarious. The Death Star. Look, how big of a contraption can you do and create and still move it? Because that might answer whether or not we do a Death Star. Because, you know, this view here was the only side that I saw the palms on. I just went past my waystone. Son of a beast. The kidney of the sea. Scorpion, he literally... Do you know how difficult this pack would be to build in a volcano? Look, I know I'm a stubborn creature, but that is like doing an all-white 1,000-piece puzzle. Like, there's fun. Too much salt in there. It does look a little wounded. It would be the kidneys, it can't flush out all the salts and the impurities. I'm not very good at what all the functions are, but it's kind of sad there's only one kidney. Where's the other one? Alright, where is my waystone? It's over this way. Did I break my last one and then just never pick it up? That could have been something I did. Let's hear. What's your guys' bets? Do you think I just forgot to pick up the temporary one? And then I picked this one up and renamed it? Or did I break it and let it despawn? The other kidney got sold by the landscape. I mean, this is some high quality landscape. Like, that is very nice. Alright, what's your thoughts on this? Here's the moment of truth. Did we leave the waystone to despawn by not picking it up? Did I leave one back wherever that was? Or is it there? Let's see here. Northern-ish. What on earth was northern-ish? Oh my gosh. How did I get here? Okay, so we did leave it, but I have no idea why I didn't register that I was out of waystones. Stuff does take a million years to despawn, but it also, this was what we did. All right, what time of year is it? We're still in early winter because God forbid we're not. So I don't want to go more north. Well, they will despawn if I break one and I forget to pick it up, which is what I was thinking I did. All right. So I'm thinking we take the base potential from that other one and we head east straight and see if we can find some more jungly options, less volcanic activity, because that's also where we're potentially going to get mangrove. Mangrove? All right. You have 17 points of... Well, yeah. The trick Cassidy showed me is if you want to spell one... No, he didn't show me about spelling. But if you hold shift and... is it control? No. Control gets me there. Cassidy, I do this unintentionally and I suddenly forgot everything. Okay, if I hold a button, I can get these things to move faster to the other one. So, I forgot what it is, but there's a way to make the little dealios go to the next dealio. But I forgot. Control? Shift and click the arrow. There we go. So shift, click the arrow, puts it at the very front. So I don't have to go all the way to the back. I didn't realize I had so many waystones. Some of these are absolutely not necessary. But I don't know which ones until I think about it, and I don't want to think. We're not here to think today. We're here to loot. I mean, find base areas. Glorious base areas. I can't believe I only picked up one of the galena that I found. Not very helpful. And I also want to get more of the, what is it called? That's new. You've installed a mod to drag buttons. Ah. Menu buttons. Yeah. Cassidy told me about it, which is the only reason I know about it, because I'm not... I have the toggle shift option, so I never hold it down, per se. Let's take a quick look at the miners here and see how they're doing before we run off. I also want to test one other thing that I was curious about, which... this is... I guess we could drink some water, finally. After many years of drinking only aged beer. Did you work? Okay. So we got some more charcoal. Got a new stack of charcoal. I wanted to see if this will void the oil if I just left it on. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at my footage for that one. So I'm going to break the power to this just to make sure that it's not voiding. If... Possibly not anymore. Oh, Dad. That was a choice. I made a bad choice, guys. You want to void some oil? Was what I just said to myself. I just got oil dripping down now. Alright. If you guys haven't seen my base, this is my base area. Ooh, a create oil rig could be fun. Oh my gosh, that's the thing I haven't been doing. I haven't had the oil checker out and about. Takes a few moments, but no reason to not throw that down just to see if we find an oil field from hell. But yeah, this is my base. This is spoilers for my next episode. I'm doing pretty good. I switched this to a small treated wood pipe, and that works a lot better than the large one. Oh, and I have a precision mechanism thing now. Here's all my spoilers, apparently. This makes precision mechanisms, and they use an ejector, a weighted injector. I got that suggestion from someone on the YouTubes to use one of these for the other thing, and I used it for this. Goes up to a belt here and then drops back in circles. So, helps me. What else was I doing? Okay, let's get back to searching. I got some food. Did I get some food? Let's grab some more garlic. The food of the world and how I play this game. We do have some aged Gouda stuff. Nice design with the injector. You just stored in my vault that drops backwards. See, that was one option I was considering, but I didn't want to have it bigger than 1 thick. So that's why I went with the ejector. So I didn't have it too thick. Technically the powering is the second thing of thickness. And so this whole wall will have to, I can add something decorative here. Maybe I'll do some spinny things, or I'll just put trapdoors over it. But I didn't want there to be like another thickness because it would interfere with my walking. I could move this over, but it just felt like it would be interesting. And now I have lava droplets that just look like they're falling on us. And 15,000 redstone dust, because that's reasonable. We really needed that at this level of technology. The madness of the technology. I cannot stand that I did not spell that right. Alright, Cthulhu, step 1, the ejector. Okay. Do you want me to see, for perhaps some petrol parked cogs? That could be cool. Are you asking me to step on the ejector, Cassidy? Because it's just going to be, like, legitimately... I didn't know I could do that, but apparently I can free cam just to see. Yep, just getting hit in the ropes. That's actually kind of hilarious. I forgot about free cam for a while there. Alright, well that was fun. If we do have some heights, I would consider doing ejectors to line up some transportation options for some quick entrances. It could be interesting to see what type of parkour you can do with ejectors. So oil's not that common from what I could tell. So we're just going to use this one sparingly, and then we're going to keep with randomly hitting the ground with the other guy. And let's go to the east. Well, that explains a few things, like the brain damage. Hey, brain damage or like brain tenderizing, you know? Sometimes you need the brain damage to have the other stuff. Which is like forgetting that night's coming and you probably should land your helicopter. Go to sleep. Pose on top of this. Like, here's my thumbnail for this VOD. Whenever I think crouched, I think someone's just like really freaking out. Kind of like how like cats do that thing as I rearrange. Sorry. Posture and hydration check if you guys haven't. Gotta remember that stuff. Brain softener. Yeah, you know, look. The Forget Me stick from Megamind. All these things tell me that just a little bit of it isn't a problem. It's actually preferred. Alright, see, to zoom back out, let's head east. This could also be a potential fun. If I wanted to be like king of the world with my base, I could settle right in this area. Let's get up and over this. Maybe I settle in all of it. Maybe option... Whoa, what's that? You guys see the teal lines over here? Is that something I've already discovered? It just looks like plant stuff. But it is in a new space towards the south, which would be warmer, right? Wouldn't it be nice if we found another village or something? Brain softener. Alright, let's see here. Cassie, are you still playing ATM 10 right now? Or are you hiatus on... Whoa, guys, that's a problem. This is Dragonland, for sure. When do When do red dragons wake up? It looks like they're day creatures. That's not what I want. You can stay here, sir. I like how you're not showing up on my mini-map, so maybe I'm too tall for you. That's actually a really cool view, too, other than the cut-off version. More waystones. They wake up when there's a delicious helicopter. True, you know, I imagine I am a delightful treat. And it looks like another, what are those things called? Tower. Just finished Extreme Reactor Bees. That's cool. I do try to hop on to the private SMP that I have with some friends to play ATM 10, but I just don't have the time to do too much more. Okay, I'm going to settle down and remember that drakes are not dragons in this pack. They are male ducks. We've never found only one dragon in the area. So keep an eye on the map. That makes good sense. The Piltopians have already finished the star. Of course they did. They're mad. I was gonna work on the city build, but it expanded way too fast on the community the Patreons. Ah! See the raspberry bushes. They say no. Okay, so we found a dragon finally. A red dragon, which could be cool. Where was the dragon? Was it here? Could have been. I saw the dragon. I know it wasn't the drake, but there is a crocodile right there. You want to know the thing I hate the most in this game? It's that thing. Freaking crocodiles. I'll take a dragon any day. You can avoid those. These guys are just around being dicks. Alright. No oil here. Is there anything else we want to check out in this space? Crocodilio. Is that the word that you were like, that is your brand? That is your name? That is who you are? So this would be option, the highland? The high ground! I have the high ground! Alright. The big guns. Check under the dragon for oil. Yes, yes, yes. That sounds very scientific and perfect. Alright. We did find crocodiles, so this automatically has lost a little bit of a point. But do crocodiles regen, or is it one of those things they don't regen? I can't remember if it was only the passive mobs that don't regen. Because crocodiles are stupid. It is scientific, it's just not safe. Alright, alright, alright. I see what you're saying. I almost was just gonna dig into this chest up here without killing the, TNT. Just punch holes in the wall. Alright, what do we find? Knockback, blessing, 8. I'll take the lead and the money and the emeralds. I don't know about the rest of that. Alright, it is kind of hilarious that this is our second diorite one of these, and I don't have space for the gems. One thing with the version that we're playing here, gems in the create vault aren't very friendly when you add in, sorry, I got distracted by the jellyfish that I'm seeing on the map. So if we just want to take a look at whatever the jellyfish are here. But yeah, the gems in the silos are not very friendly, so don't do it. This looks like a trap right here. Like seeing if you can float in lava. It has a hypothesis, has clear goals. Exactly. That is... Oh, yep, the jellyfish are jellyfish, guys. I know we were all confused about that. Just a pit. Spelunking is great for ores early on, but we do not need them. Let's get the heck out of that. Man, those are some giant holes in the ground there for no reason. Don't walk back to the volcano. One moment. You better not be what I think you might be. Oh look, chalk, which is also a flux thing. I gotta check this out now. How close? Jellyfish or jellyfish more at 10. Yes. Another limestone dealio. We found one. And marble over here by the volcanoes. Man, it makes sense to me. I never said, yeah, gems on a portable item cell. Is that something that can be done, or is that terrible? Base location. I see. I've figured out what Cassidy's requirements for the base are. It seems that it is mainly flux type of material. Base location. That rabbit scared me. Monty Python style rabbiting. Looks like we got some jungly stuff going on with the kapak. I really like the willow more on how they... Whoa, big drop. Yeah. You know, it'd be really nice if I had a waystone. Or a village. Some way to get home from this. Luckily, Salt is here. Definitely a thing the game don't tell you. Portable item cells. You've mentioned the portable item cell a lot, so... What do you mean by these? So how do those work, if I may ask, the portable item cells? Is it just like a chest, or is it working like something else? It's a backpack? Intriguing. I will have to look more into that when I get a chance. As I say words very, very slowly. Well, we found a river. It's going that way. Is that the way to the ocean that we know of? Probably. But one day we will determine if we actually go around a continent or not. I'm not really ready to confirm that yet. No oil. Yeah, the oil is pretty rare. I have like 3 or 4 spots at my swamp base. So it's not something I want to keep looking for. That is Kaolin Clay, isn't it? Now that's annoying to hunt down. So if you guys are in the beginning and you need Kaolin Clay, I'm sorry for what I've just found. Monsters, when I was reading you what, May, I had no idea what the heck you meant there. It took me a moment, I was just silent. Aren't you constantly looking for it? Are you even American? No, I am obviously very wealthy and focused. My Kaolin Clay is easily found. Now, flux, on the other hand, is obviously a much harder and difficult thing to find. Yeah, oil. I am constantly looking for oil. Now that I've started my obsession with... Oh my god. That peacock scared me. I'm just a big wuss, so actually streaming and letting you guys see that, and I guess there's the risk of all this. Looks like there's peacocks, so that's nice. Need oil for the American spirit. Alright. We're in the oil rush now in our world, now that I've got the pump jacks at the base, so. Given how hard you laughed when I saw fish. HV, oh yeah, I love, HV oil is amazing. There's a fluid detector once, so the first LV ore dealio is only for ores, for the prospector, and then there is a fluid one, which is fantastic. And you can get, like, the raw oil, natural oil, those things. Oh yeah, the Spanish moss is creepy, for sure. It feels like it's very similar to, like, the new update in vanilla that's happening. Wonder what our temperature and all that nonsense is. Here, so temperature, we'd have to go follow the river for it to get warmer, it looks like. I don't want to know what you saw, monster. I'm hoping you're teasing me. I ain't seen no dragon here. We gotta get out of this field if there's a dragon. Hey, look, consider right. That's an omen. That's an omen for this stream. We find considerite, something's gonna happen. Gonna go to the Spanish moss, fly out of here. You might be bullshitting, but also, yeah. You know, look, I know Gullible's written on the ceiling. It's somewhere up there. Frack. I feel like Greg Tech oil is very much a fracking thing. There's always oil somewhere. Where this create diesel stuff is, the create diesel is a lot more like only in certain spots is what I was... Ah, what the heck is that? Sensing. Oh, a pineapple bush. That's nice. Well, I found the jungle. I know I said the forest. I don't know what a bongo is, so that'll be interesting. Oh, you saw dragonweed? Scotch. I will be honest, I have not been looking at the names of any of the whatchamacallits. Found no oil. We gotta get through the jungle. I forgot when I said, hey guys, wouldn't it be nice if I found a jungle? How big of a pain in the butt it is to walk through a jungle. You should burn a barrel of considerite next playthrough. If you found a barrel of considerite, I want to see that. I don't know if I believe such a thing would happen. No oil in the jungle. Exactly. There's too much greenery here. It needs a reason to be less greenery. Totally. So I could settle this jungle and suffer the needing to live in silk. Hey, malachite. That's nice. Nothing like some copper. How much copper? One moment. Wow. All right. So no oil, but a really big copper. You know my accent's awesome. My very, very normal accent. The irony is when I'm not tired, and wow, that's actually a pretty deep, long, big pool, big thing of malachite. When I'm not tired, I can find marble so easy. Oh, look. Wouldn't it be nice if marble just was wherever you needed it? Maybe this is a symbol that this is why I need to live over here. Let's see here. This one has pockets. Pockets of it. Alright. Enough of this nonsense. We're gonna get through this jungle. Actually, I'm just gonna fly for a second. I need to get out of here. What a steaming pile of hot spring. All the CU. I caught the chemistry joke, FYI. It took me a moment, I will admit that part. But I caught it. All the FE would be the iron. It's a very circular divot. Getting paranoid now that I'm in the extreme temps. Wow, did I literally fly for the last few steps out of the jungle? Walk the majority of it, but God forbid I walk that far. Alright. Okay. So what's your guys' thoughts on base ideas? Anything so far other than not that one that Cassidy's gonna recommend? Maybe I need to figure out what a non-Victorian but a pirate steampunk looks like, because that could be cool with... Gosh, free cam. That could be kind of cool. I don't catch waystones when I'm using the helicopter, is one of the problems. And I have no waystone to get home. I appreciate you, Cassidy. You know that. Destroy the landscape and work with what's next. I see. That sounds like a great option as well. Just... Oh my gosh. Yeah, so apparently don't learn Portuguese right now. Alright, I'll do my best. Saltpeter. I'm a little nervous on what that says and now tempted, and I'm going to resist. So I'm going to need to forget about it, so... Okay. Sorry about the yawn, guys. Ugh. We got about 15 minutes left of my stream here. And I would like to find a waystone eventually. Do you know Iron Man is actually a woman? Oh dear. I found a lightning dragon, apparently. Let's see if they're on, uh, if they're real. They're apparently right in front of my face. Are you dead? Yes, you are. Good, dead dragon. Well, apparently my fighting abilities are still here as I throw my pickaxe on the ground. Oh, it was just a baby. Oop, threw some charcoal under it. Is this how oil is formed? Do you have oil? Let's oil detector or no oil. Mon Badger, it's worse than that. It's dead. Nice. How do I pick this thing up? Where's its body to pick up? It says it has 20 of 101. Is this... Okay. Why did it say 20? That's all I gotta ask. Can you wear it when it's that small? Can I wear it as a hat? No. Alright. So there's more cows. That's kind of nice. Kind of not. I'm kind of stuck out here now, so that's unfortunate. So it's good that Kaolin Clay is here. Kaolin Clay. That's the clay I want to say. Where's my oil spout? Spout. That one? Let's go for that one. Unless there's a closer one. No. I don't think it's going to ring. I think it's a different type, but we could see. Any waystones out there? That mini-map is giant. Wouldn't it be nice if it wasn't a giant mini-map? As I glitch out. Sorry about the zoom in, zoom out there for a second. That was unintentional. It's good that cows live in the jungle. Hey, there's some oil in this chunk. So, it's chunk-based. So there's some oil there. No oil. This one has the spout in it. So it's saying no oil, but no oil. No oil. Yeah, unfortunately, no oil. Another dragon. Another dead one, yeah. This one's at least bigger. I really don't need more bones of dragons that I haven't fought. Not that I want to fight one per se. Okay, apparently we are just surrounded by Kaolin Clay, because those are all blood lilies, so those are 100%. That is a huge pass. Holy shit. Sorry, guys. That is a huge patch of Kaolin Clay. Look at how far it goes. Oh, God. I'm just pressing all the buttons now. Look how far it goes. You know what? That's unfortunate. Well, red flowers are good because that is huge. Took my hand off the control for that. No wonder you couldn't find it. I had it all. Exactly. You know, not everyone just look. It's easy to find Kaolin Clay. You just dig it up wherever you are. You know, you're like, hey, look, this is some grass. No, it's clay. There it be. Mm-hmm. And you're like, this is a whole glass plate. Mm-hmm. Clay. Looks like we also got. I will find you. Look, I know you're very far away from me. We got different time zones. You can tell by the hit particles. Can you? Oh, intriguing. I just knew by the blood lily. That's a good tip. Well, I found a duck. Hey duck, do you know how to get home? Would you like to find a Stargate? Because we've only found 2 temples and I haven't found any since. So that'd be really nice if we could find a Stargate, some way out of this place. So Evil Eyes with half of it being in snow, or all of the volcanoes known to man. To the south. I think it's a beach, to be honest, but let's take a look. Beaches are fantastic to find waystones. Okay, it's not a Stargate. It would just be the transporter and the temple. I wouldn't think it would be a desert because we are in such a wet climate. So I think it's just a beach. Let's claim the rock. Nothing. You know, zoomed in like this and I saw something pop out. That's where I just like, yeah, we're done, guys. Good night. Have a good one. Never play this game. It's horrible. Blame, fucking Christ. See, this is why you have to turn around. Sorry about the swears. I do my best. But sometimes you just want to yell at your screen. Well, I needed this before the end of the streams, so I definitely planted this, you know. This is hacks. This is all hacks. Obviously, I am a hacks. Oh my gosh. The question now comes, do I just get back? I will swear more just to get you to read it. Oh no, no, that's unnecessary. I I say nuggets a lot as a swear and potatoes. So actually full on swearing knows how I really feel about this beautiful waystone. I do kind of want to keep this for wherever we go, so this is going to end up being like Blood Lily Valley or some nonsense. Or Oil Valley, because there's some oil there. Potato nuggets, the worst thing ever. Absolutely. No one likes tater tots, ever. Now, what would have... Ooh, more oil. So, I think one of the few things that could happen to make us settle a base out here would be if we found all the oil. There's another one, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like, throw a potato into a volcano. Okay, I see what you're saying. Maybe if we find a volcano in an ugly area, we can do a stream of finding bad idea volcanoes or something. Now, do we think there's a waystone? Oh my gosh, I'm dying of thirst. Okay. A little bit more beer. Llama. We did a lot of exploring today. As I forget how to open barrels. We did a lot of exploring. I think the volcanoes is really cool. I think volcanoes win over the other mountain for me, the one that's closer to home. Even though this would be a lot easier to build to. So maybe I should look at this area before I make a decision. But I did enjoy the volcano madness. There's a lot of opportunity for expansion along here. There's the highlands that we could do, or we aim for the volcano warship space first, I would say. And then I don't know what else spaces we need to settle for quite a while. I think that's going to be our main one for a while. So I need to look into Kaolin Base. This is Blood Lily Valley. This would be very easy to build on. Now the question is how much oil is in Blood Lily Valley? Obviously, all of it. I am curious now to see how much oil... Hey, there's some. Is in Badger's stream. So I can't raid his stream because he's not... Imagine the YouTube... He's not streaming right now. But tomorrow, if you want to also watch more ATM Gravitas streaming, what is it, 8 p.m., something along that? Turn it into... I refuse to turn it in. I am physically allergic to Texas. So there is a thing called mountain cedar that blows in during spring. And I literally poisoned... Like, not poisoned. One spring, it blew in from the Gulf when I was living in Texas for like 3 years, which was the worst. I don't do heat well. And it freaking potatoes, guys. There's another waystone. It paralyzed my vocal cords, so I had to do a job interview sounding like a squeaky squirrel. It was rough. Now, do you think we see another one at all? Do you guys do this at all when you're in the plains? Just get up high and do a scout for some waystones? I swear, sometimes I only find them. It's a funny moment. All right. So yeah, Badger will be streaming tomorrow from in about... Okay, so Badger will be streaming in about 23 and a half hours. So obviously that's a perfectly normal way to say it. Koi might be doing the first hour before that. That can be kind of... Where was that waystone? I forgot already. We gotta go back up. It does have some nice waystone. You set your waystones to blue, so... Ah, I see. I just leaned into the, I Spy thing. And using distance horizons. You're looking in to see if you can use spectre mode to let others see their POV. I don't follow. Aha! There we are. Okay, we're gonna grab this one, head back to base, and end the stream. But, I still have a few more weeks before I actually have to move base. So maybe I'll take a look to see if there's anything, if I get the creative moments coming on from what I find. And then, of course, before we leave... Oh, I see what you're saying. You'll be at your kid's school, but I think to use spectrum mode to follow. Ah, I see. That could definitely be a interesting perspective. I never know what Koi's doing. Or how all of you get all this food all the time. I'm just assuming magic. Lots of sugarcane out here in these hills. For sure. Distance Horizons is so cool. Now, if I saw a large creature over there, we'd have to just throw the whole game out. You also don't know what Koi does. You literally don't know. That is hilarious. I know he's helpful. That's all I gotta say. Let's see if there's oil here before we go. Ah, damn it. I was really hoping it would say all the oil you will ever need. Just checking it again. Bauxite. Okay. That's like HV, I think. Alright. I'm gonna move that down. So yeah. He can stream to you on your Discord and you could stream his screen. Ah. That could be interesting. Alright. We did it, guys. We found some more options. Maybe we'll do one more stream next week and explore to the north once winter's over to see if we can find something equally cool that is not covered in snow when we want to look at it. But yeah, in the meantime, hope you have a good one. I was going to put an episode out tomorrow. It might be later / Friday. Depends on how things go. But yeah, this was great. Had a lot of fun. Yeah, it was nice to see Badger on the opposite side of where we switched roles today. So this was hilarious. Thank you for joining. Pirate Tavern is... Okay, something with the create schematic will happen at the Not the Llama base, okay? You got an angry llama, you got a fake llama. Fake llama base. But it's not my home. Alright, thank you guys. Have a good one. And see you guys later. Ah, put a poll in Discord. That's an option too. Alright, I like those ideas. Yeah. But I see none of you have a straight answer. You got Volcano Bamboo base. You got Swamp Tavern base. You have Throw a Snowball in it and Hope It Works base. Okay. I like it. Alright. Talk to you guys later. Bye.